Okay. Let's start from here. All right.
Okay.
Okay. You do the intro now. I did it last time. Weather boy.
Okay. Ready?
Uh
Hello. Welcome
huh.
to welcome to the
Say it with your chest.
Hello. Welcome to the
No. Say it like a man.
Say it like a man. Like that.
No, that's not what I meant.
Oh, say it like a man. Like that.
It- yeah. um. Yeah. So we're here.
Yeah.
Um.
You just got
Uh.
off the toilet, right?
Yeah. We need to go into that, but yeah. I got off the toilet.
You just got off the toilet. You didn't
Yep.
even Jake, I
Don't.
can tell you didn't even wipe.
No, I definitely did wipe. I wiped good.
You
I'm
know,
clean.
you're the type to go like, "Oh man, I'm seeing that people are using the wet wipes for your butt." And then you're also like, "Oh, I should do that." And then you see another article that's like, pipes get filled and they get backed up with
Actually,
the
Michael,
wet wipes, and you go, "Maybe I should get a bidet." And then you end up
Michael,
not getting anything.
I'll have you know that I actually use
Bidet.
occasionally I use the wet wipes that
Okay,
are flushable. So,
occasionally.
well, so I don't really have a means of transportation, so when I run out of them, it takes me a while to get a new
So
package.
what about when you when you run out of toilet paper in general? What happens then?
I haven't run out of toilet paper yet
Well, how not? How come? Why not?
cuz I don't cuz I don't take oh, I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Whoopsies.
Jake, just say whatever you
I
want to
don't, I
say.
don't, I don't take I don't take the toilet paper like I don't take a ton of the roll of toilet paper every time I wipe. I take a couple squares, fold them up, nice and neat,
Hmm.
and start digging. You know?
Digging.
Yep.
Yikes. Um,
Yeah. What do you do? I know what you do.
what? Okay. You tell me what
You
I do, and I'll tell you what I actually do.
you take a
Say.
ton of the roll, you crumple it up into a little ball like you're making a snowball, and then you like just shove it as far
Not
in
true.
as you can, and then slowly take it out.
That's not
And you
Ew.
say, and you say, quote unquote, that is adequate.
Ew. I do not do that.
Yes,
You
you
are
do.
projecting right now. No, I
I'm
do the
not
same.
projecting. I just told you what I do.
I do exactly what you do. I take a little squares, couple little squares, fold them very nicely.
You definitely take one square, bite a little
And I
hole in the middle, and put your
okay.
finger through it, and
No,
then
I take
wipe.
one square, I eat it for good luck, and then I start wiping.
Oh, that's so gross.
Compared to what you just said, putting a bunch
No,
of toilet
because
paper
like,
in my butt and pulling it out
but
slowly.
well, that's just what you do. I'm just like,
I
I
don't.
can't. I can't imagine doing that, but I can imagine like eating a square of toilet paper, and that just sounds so nasty.
I think.
It's like the taste you get like when like you put paper in your mouth. It's
Yeah.
gross.
Well,
It's like bitter.
imagine just like a bathroom, like somebody just imagine because I do it every single time. Like I there's times when well, I'm lactose intolerant, so it's like I'll be
Oh,
like
boo hoo! I get sick when I drink milk.
I don't drink milk. I
I
sometimes
get
have like
sick when I get dairy products.
yeah, okay. But like
Yeah,
I
compared to
gotta
me, bro, you got it easy. All right, I don't want to hear it from you. Continue.
okay. But I also drink coffee, so that makes you gotta run to the bathroom. So there's sometimes when like somebody goes in, they're like they stink up the whole place, and I just gotta go in, but then I gotta eat a square for good luck. And
Oh,
sometimes it's gross. But
you definitely like wipe the toilet seat with that
if
square
I
and
ain't
then eat
loyal,
it.
huh?
What?
What?
What's that mean?
What did you say?
I just said that you definitely take that square and like wipe it all over the toilet seat, then eat it.
No, I don't do that. My little brother does that. I don't do that.
Yeah, your little brother Christopher.
Yeah, my little brother
Yeah.
Chris, he does that. I tried to get him to stop doing it for a couple months, but I guess he relapsed.
Yeah, he relapsed
Poor
on that
kid.
paper square.
On the
Poor guy. Poor guy.
yeah, on the PS. On
On
the
the
paper square.
SD.
On the PSD.
No, no, on the SD.
J Jake! You
What?
dirty dog.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Um,
I'm just speaking the people's truth.
I just wanna also make sure J I hope you're alright with you so,
Spit it out.
we do this over Discord, right?
Hmm.
And you joined, I played a little bit of Drake, and then I immediately started recording.
Embarrassing.
So I hope
Put
you're
the
alright with that. I didn't
throw the clip of Drake saying embarrassing.
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 Oh,
You know?
very nice. I'm
Throw
gonna
that
have to
in.
find that clip now. I guess I don't know what that
I'm
is.
gonna keep doing that through the episode, so you have to keep doing stuff like
And
that.
I'm gonna replace the video's audio with your own voice, and then the
No,
Drake's voice with
no,
one with
no,
you.
Michael. Trust me, it's a great video. You're gonna get a little chuckle out of it, and you're gonna love it.
Do you like Drake?
No,
You don't? Why not?
I just I don't know. I just don't. I don't. I think personally that the man is overrated. I think he does have some good songs. Don't get me wrong. I love me some
Some Hotline Bling,
passion
right?
fruit. No,
Oh, passion fruit, yeah.
not Hotline Bling. What is wrong?
Hotline
Marvin's Room
Bling.
is good. I'm sorry. Hotline Bling. Nuh-uh. You
Nah.
know, no. Trump danced to that song in a Super Bowl commercial, so me no likey. Um, but I like
Come on.
Marvin's Room. Marvin's Room's a good one. Uh, but I don't like him. You know,
You know what I think about
I
Drake?
think he killed Michael Jackson.
I think Drake could be a very funny guy.
No, I think he's funny. You know,
I
I
think
think
he could
he's
be a comedian, honestly,
yeah.
if he wasn't.
Mm,
Well, not. I think he could have
I think
started off as a
I think
comedian
he would have been funny. I think the only reason he'd be
if he
funny is
stayed how he
because
looked in Degrassi.
that's rude. That's
What?
mean. In a wheelchair, really, Michael?
No,
Um,
no.
no, but I think the only way he'd be funny is just because it's Drake. You know,
I love that his name's Drake.
his name's Aubrey.
Aubrey Drake, right?
Aubrey Plaza. Um, no, but
Wait, no. Oh, Drake's real name isn't Aubrey Plaza?
no, it's Aubrey Plaza.
Oh, should have known.
But what I'm trying to say here is yeah, he's the type of guy to go me when he's sleeping. You know what I'm saying?
He's the type of say Joe Rogan is my type of guy.
Yeah, you should cut that out, man. That was not a good one.
I'm gonna bleep that whole part.
No
I'm
one's
gonna
gonna
bleep that
laugh
whole
at
thing.
that.
And for the
Okay.
record, if I do actually bleep that, I didn't say anything bad. I
Michael said
quoted
horrible, obscene things
no.
about people in
You know
wheelchairs.
what? Now I'm not gonna bleep that out purely because of this. It, uh,
You okay? You got a hernia?
I
You just got a
stuttered
hernia or something?
stuttered too much.
But yeah, Drake is. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know what to think about him.
Yeah.
Drake is a enigma.
Whoa.
What?
Nothing.
What? What?
No, you're just using your big boy words. I know you could. I know you had that word in your vocabulary.
Yeah,
I was just really surprised at
you were
that. That
blown.
was,
You were blown away. Yeah,
yeah. You
I
go to
could
school
hear
or
it.
something?
No, actually.
Oh. Um. Uh.
That's all you're
Okay.
gonna
All right, pal.
say.
Here, Mike. I have a question for you.
What's up?
All right. Saltines or Ritz crackers? Huh?
Okay. I gotta clear the air. I
No,
gotta
it
air
shouldn't be
out this
something that you
dirty
gotta think
laundry.
about. My girl
Listen,
don't want me because of my dirty laundry.
Ritz crackers all the way. Between saltines, I'm choosing a Ritz.
Nah,
No, salt.
you
Okay,
are
listen,
wrong.
Jake. I know for a fact you ain't never had a Ritz.
No, I have had Ritz. Ritz fall apart so easily.
I don't care. They
I think,
good.
okay, listen, I think they taste good. I think they have great taste. They just fall apart so easily.
What would you rather
And
have a
there's,
saltine that tastes like
yes,
nothing? It tastes like
no,
nothing.
saltines are beautiful. All
Oh,
right.
give me a break.
No, saltines. Okay, I'm a
No,
salt
no,
guy.
no,
I'm a
no.
salt guy. I'm a salt guy. All right. I'll admit it. And
Salt
saltines
on Ritz.
literally are just salt. And I love that. Ritz, just, their
Okay.
integrity is just not
No, no,
good.
no. Listen, Ritz is like a combination of salt and like that butter. You know what I mean? It has that butteriness to it.
Michael, I'm allergic to butter. You know this.
Right.
You ever have the bacon Ritz?
No.
They are awful. Do not have them.
Have you ever had the bacon bits?
No, that's like artificial bacon.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about that.
Every
That's
time I get my
horrible.
bacon, I just go out back and
Shoot the hog.
shoot the hog in between the eyes, like that. I just
Yeah.
start carving it up right there.
Michael has a police officer strapped to a chair in his backyard.
And I cut his ear off, and
Yeah.
I start dancing around. And I go, woo!
Yeah, you do like a ritual every time. It's weird. Yeah,
No, I was
I
quoting.
remember you cut his ear off and you were like, "You're Van Gogh." And
No.
he was like, "No, I'm not." And you're like, "I'm not going to stop until you say it." And you were like, and he was like, "Please, I'm Van Gogh. I'm Van
These
Gogh."
are two
And
different, two different things. I was referencing Reservoir Dogs, dude.
I didn't know that.
You're Van Gogh. I have Drake. I got Drake strapped to my to a chair, and Hogs
He's not a
walking around
hog.
him.
He's not a
Drake's a
hog.
big
Come on.
hog.
No, he's not.
I got Drake in a doghouse outside.
You have a Drake tattoo.
I do. Yeah.
Yeah, throw up
It's
a
on my.
picture of the Drake tattoo.
Oh God, this is gonna be so embarrassing. Oh jeez, my ears itchy. You ever get your ear itchy?
Michael, I think it's a sign. I think you have to cut it off.
God, speaking of ears, how's your ear doing?
That's rude.
That
My
it's
ear's
a
doing better.
you're doing your
I'm doing my little exercises, yeah.
yeah. I was about to say you're lifting weights, you're wiggling your earlobes.
Well, that's practically what I'm doing. I
What,
actually
wiggling
found
your
out.
earlobes?
Yeah, I actually found out that only like a small percentage of the population can control the muscles inside their ears, and I'm
Hmm,
part of that small percentage. Um, so that's pretty cool. Like if you you can control your ears, and it like makes like a rumbling noise when you do it, like in your ears. It's pretty cool.
right.
Yeah, can you do it?
No.
Just proves I'm better. Proves I'm better.
Well,
Uh,
okay.
anyways,
This is a
um,
competition.
what?
So this isn't a competition, but whatever,
I
I
mean, listen,
guess.
man, we all run this rat race.
Listen, man,
We're all
we
part of
all
this rat
green.
race. That's no, Michael. That's the wrong.
Listen, man.
No, that's the wrong slogan, Michael. It's we bleed green. We're dragons.
Listen, Jake, we all squirt green.
Cut that out.
Imagine.
It's disgusting, Michael. The only
It's
time I'm gonna be
disgusting.
squirting green is when somebody cuts an artery.
Why would it be green?
Because we bleed green, Michael. Jesus.
The only time that I'm gonna squirt green is when somebody when I if I get poisoned and dumped into a swamp and then somebody cuts into me and like a bunch of pus and like back
Next
like I
time,
get all bloated
ew.
and then somebody
Next time I'm
they
gonna
go
chase you around with poison ivy when I come back home.
I actually once got poison ivy, you know that?
Eh?
Yeah, I got
Like,
it come
damn.
last August.
Oh. Actually,
Yeah.
I found out that poison ivy is an allergy, and I am actually not allergic to it.
Oh, well,
Funny
hardy
enough.
hard for you. I am allergic to
Michael, you can't do that to me. I have
it.
way more allergies.
I'm also allergic to dust mites.
Hmm.
Yeah. I went to the doc.
Weird.
This was also, I think, in August. I went to the doctors and
Hmm.
or July, last July. I went to the doctors and they were like, "Let's see what you're allergic to." And they went, beep, 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 beep. They put a bunch of needles in my arm,
Oh
and I
yeah, you did a
just
scratch test. Oh.
yeah, and I was like, "Well, everything's so." Oh no, and there was two little bumps on my arm. And I was like, "That's
Mm.
scary." And they're like, "Those are from dust mites." And I but you put dust in my arm, you. They went,
They put
uh.
like they put animal stuff too, and like cats and dogs.
Yeah, they put like animal piss. They put like animal piss, cat piss like on my arm, and they like licked it off. I was like, "What was that for?" They're like, no reason." I'm like, what the? Where? What?
Yeah. Yeah. That's the weird part. It's like a tradition whenever you get your
Yeah,
first like allergy test or
I
whatever.
think yeah. Isn't it first allergy test like it's it was either like of the season or for like that the specific doctor. You know what I mean?
I don't. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm
I
not sure.
know
I
some
can't
places are
remember.
different, but that
My
was
first one was so long ago. I can't
right.
really remember.
I wait. I actually don't know why I got that allergy test because I went to the doctor for a nose thing because
Maybe they were seeing if you were allergic to your nose.
could be because I had to go because I went to the ENT because I get chronic nosebleeds. They're really bad. You know, Jake, they're really bad.
Yeah. No, I was gonna joke about that, but I forgot. Like that
Yeah,
is an actual
no,
thing.
it's really bad.
Yeah.
I yeah, because I literally woke up and I was like, because it went all the way to the back of
Yeah.
my throat, and I was like, I gotta go to the doctors, and I went and they didn't tell me what was going on, uh, but I was like, I think it's because of the heat, because it was like it went from like 70 to like 90 in a week, and this was also
Yeah.
like last year. And I was
But
like, I
usually
think
it's when
it's
it goes from like a really cold temperature to a warmer temperature, I
yeah,
feel.
and it just like fell out. All my blood
Yeah.
just fell out. And they're like, "Well, let's see what you're allergic to." And I was like, "Okay." And then now it's been a year later, and I'm just thinking like, why they test what I'm allergic to, and my nose was bleeding rapidly? I don't know.
Just while you were there. But at the
I
same
guess so.
time, an ear, nose, and throat doctor like I don't think does that normally.
What?
Like does the scratch test.
Oh, they did it to me. They did it to a couple people too. I was waiting there with some guy. I think he was
Did
talking
they
to
take
his.
your liver out too while they were at it?
No, they tried to get my tonsils.
Hmm.
They were like, "Say ah," and I went ah, and the guy he literally tried to like
He put his hand all the way down your
yeah.
throat trying to
Well,
rip
it
them
was
out.
he like grabbed me by my throat and, went, and he put his two fingers and he was like, "Let me," and I was like, ah! I bit down. He went, "Ow!" And I went, "Don't." And I said, "Don't do that." I said, "Sorry."
Speaking of allergy, remember when I had an allergic reaction,
Yeah,
and I was teaching you guys how to use the EpiPen while I was having the allergic reaction?
yeah. And then I remember I was just like thinking about it. I was like, I really I don't know what to do in this situation.
Yeah,
I
I'm
was
gonna
thinking
be
like
honest.
I
With
was
the
like
people that
my
were there, you are the only one that I trusted to use it. I was really hoping that I mean,
let's bleep their names.
yeah, yeah, I was really hoping would not
Yeah.
do it. Same with I feel like he would know what to do.
I was just very because the thing is, oh god, like you were sending videos
Yeah, no, okay,
of
so I went
you throwing
so
up in the toilet,
yeah, okay. So basically, um I'd
and you had
eaten
some
something
bacon.
from yeah, no. Wait, what?
You had some like bacon or something.
No, so, okay, so what happened was so I'm allergic to mustard.
Hmm.
Um and one of our friends got some like jerky and it was like teriyaki jerky that had mustard in it. And I didn't know I was allergic to mustard. And he was
Damn.
like, "You want to try this?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." So I tried it, and my throat felt funny. So I was like drinking water. I thought something was stuck, but no. Then I went to the bathroom and just forced myself to throw up because I realized I was having an allergic reaction. Um, and for some reason, I recorded it. I don't know why. I guess I thought it was funny in a way.
Yeah.
Really, it wasn't. But I sent it to Michael, and I was like, I got out, and I was like, "Hey, Michael, look at your
I actually,
phone."
I remember
And he looked at it. And he was like, "Oh my god, what is wrong with you?"
it was going on like 1 in the morning, and I was like, I need him. We were all like, we gotta make sure Jake's okay. And we're
Yeah.
like, Jake, do you want us to do it? And you're like, no, no. And then you literally you come out, you're like, Michael. I was like, yeah, check your phone.
And at
That
this
was
point,
funny.
my throat was like super red too,
Yeah,
because like I cannot like put my finger to my throat and make myself throw up. I can't do that. So like I was literally like squeezing my throat and like
Jesus.
forcing myself to throw up. I ended
Uh,
up being fine, but I ended up having to drive one of the people home.
yeah. Oh my.
Uh,
Who was it? No,
yeah. Actually, I drove both.
no, we were at.
Yeah, yeah. And I drove
Did
home while the thing was going on, and I ended up waking up in the middle of the night and throwing up more. But I was fine.
Did you drive me home?
I think so. Pretty sure.
But,
So, I mean, it was on the way.
I think they were also as you were throwing up. I was again. This is how I'm trying to make your tragedy about me.
Yeah, because you
Uh,
always do that.
I'm not trying to. But okay, you're sitting there kneeling in the bathroom. You're like puking like you just drank
Puking up a
some
hog.
you're puking up a hog over there. I'm like, is Jake all right? And I look over and I see listening to
Hmm.
and they're just recreating like they're doing like one of those rap battles. And I'm like, what? I took a video of it and I'm pretty sure in the background you can hear like you can hear yourself puking as
Oh my
they're
god, that's
I was
great.
like I was like, is I'm gonna yeah.
What were you gonna say? You're gonna put the video in?
No, Jesus, no. No, that'd be terrible.
One of my friends also green screened himself in front of the video of me puking, and
No,
it was
I
like,
did that.
"Oh, you did?" And it was
He
like, yeah, it was one of our friends, and he was like,
wow.
"God, I love being in this place," and it's
And he like jerked his head to the side, and I timed it so much like you're going and then he went like as it came out, he jerked his head and he was like, "Oh, did you see that?" That was on my like I felt bad making that, but I was like, it's kind of funny.
no, yeah, it was great.
I'm glad that we can look back at this experience
God, yeah, I'm so glad that we
and
can look
laugh.
back at my body fighting off food and making my throat close and say, that was great.
Well, you know what? You survived.
Sadly.
Oh,
Um.
uh,
Anyways, I
I
um, I'm gonna go missing soon.
so am I.
Okay.
Speaking of, since we were on the, this just popped in my brain when my nose was bleeding
I'm
real
gonna pop
bad.
a cap in your brain. That was rude. I'm sorry. You can continue. You know what? While I'm at it, I'll pop two. Just make sure you're dead. Okay. I'm sorry.
Wait, I forgot what I was. I don't even know. I don't even know what I was trying to
No,
quote right
finish the
there.
joke.
It wasn't even a joke. It was a statement. Finish the joke. Why don't you? No, it
Yeah,
was
you
okay.
already
Here's the joke.
started.
Here's the joke. When my nose was bleeding really badly for
Mm.
almost 2 hours, I took the tissue out of my nose and I ended up pulling out a long, like the most longest. This is gonna get really gross. Longest snot covered like blood. Like it was like inch. It was like an inch, like and a half long. I like pulled it out my nose, and as I
Oh,
was
that's
pulling it out, I like my eye, like I felt it, like my eye started twitching too. And I was like thinking, like I'm pulling out a piece of my brain. I can already tell because it was so long and like it was affecting my eye. And I was like, "Ugh," and I looked at it and I was like, "Ugh," and I just threw it
So
in
you
the
had to leave it
toilet.
there dangling for a couple months until it detached. I
Yeah,
remember. Yeah.
yeah.
No, that's got to be satisfying somewhat.
No, it was it kind of
Nah.
was thinking about it. You know, the thing I'd compare it to is like, you know, when you like have to take a really bad and you sit down and it just like falls out.
Yeah, it's just like
It
it's like a
felt like that.
slide.
And like where it like it
Jesus.
hurts because you're like, I've been holding this in all day and it hurts, but it's satisfying because it just all comes out. Think that it's like
Ugh.
hot snakes, you know? When you
I
have
have no
hot
idea.
snakes and bubble gut. You know what hot snakes is, right?
I think I do. Yeah, I think I can
When it comes out
piece it
like a hot
together.
snake,
Yeah,
yeah.
I can piece it together. Yeah. Never heard that before actually. Uh,
I remember when
but no, yeah, it's. I feel like actually, I have in the past like
had hot
7 or so
snakes.
years, I've only had one nosebleed, and
Jeez.
it was while I was sleeping. It was like it was not. It wasn't pitch black in my room, but it was decently dark. I could kind of see, and I woke up in the middle of the night and I wiped my nose like with my
Oh god.
hand just instinctively. And like I had my eyes kind of open and I noticed that there was like a streak on my going down basically my whole arm. That looked a little darker than my skin. I was like, that's weird. So I
A
turned
little.
my flashlight on and my whole arm was just like covered in blood and my pillow was covered in blood
That's happened to
from
me.
yeah.
I
And it was pretty bad.
I the same thing happened to me, but I didn't know it was blood. Like I literally
Mm.
woke up and went I wiped my nose and I looked and I was like, huh. And I went back to sleep and I woke up and there was all this dried blood around my nose and blood all over my arm and then blood all over my pillows and my blankets and on my shirt. Or if I
Jeez.
don't even know if but it was all on me and I was like, did I die?
No, yeah, what's it called? Yeah, so I don't get nosebleeds that much, but my gums bleed a lot.
Well,
Um,
that's because you do a lot of cocaine.
that's not funny, man.
You take it and you put it on your
That's not.
gums. I've seen you do it.
You like dip?
No, Jake, don't pretend. Okay.
Actually, no.
For
Okay,
people who
okay.
don't know what I'm talking about,
For everyone listening, that's a joke. All right.
for
I actually put parsley under my lip, and it does have an effect on my
for
gums.
whatever, if you don't know what I'm talking about, Jake, you do this, but let's say somebody else does this.
John Mulaney,
John Mulaney used to do this, I guess. You put the cocaine on your finger and you rub it on your gums, like
like I'm
your
brushing my
bottom
teeth.
gums. Yeah, like that,
No,
like you're
no, like
brushing your
John Mulaney, guys.
yeah, John Mulaney,
No,
and you just rub it around. That's Jake. Okay, sure. John Mulaney used to do that. So did
yeah, I
you
mean he
know.
did. He went to rehab for it.
Well, yeah, you should go soon
Listen,
too.
everyone did it.
I
John
never did
Mulaney,
that.
Michael Jackson,
Michael Jackson.
Keith Richards, O.J. Simpson.
Oh, that's a
And listen, I know anything O.J. Simpson does is okay.
that's yeah,
What? What?
nothing,
No, tell
nothing.
me.
No, nothing. No, yeah, they don't call
Did he
him
do something?
OJ if it didn't mean okay.
Did he do something that I know of?
Uh,
Hold on,
I
I'm
don't
looking it up.
I don't think he did.
I'm looking it up.
You're looking up if OJ
If I did
Simpson.
it. Hold on.
I don't think he did anything. I think he's good. I think he's a
Oh, okay. So O.J. Simpson killed somebody. Or sorry, he apparently killed somebody. All right.
wait. What?
Yeah.
Jeez.
But the glove didn't fit.
Oh,
So
okay.
we're good. We're good, guys. We're safe.
Okay,
Um,
so we can go back to standing him, right?
to what?
Standing him.
Oh yeah. We can put the Twitter back up. Twitter
Get a
account.
load at this guy.
Yeah. If anyone wants to follow our Twitter account, it's called
It's
at
called
OJ Simpson Stan account.
yeah, so that's our main, but if you want to follow us on our personal account, it's called at 2UBE underscore.
What? I don't even.
Isn't that your isn't that yours?
No. No.
What is it?
I'm not telling you.
Your Twitter?
My Twitter. Well, that might be my Twitter.
Pretty sure it is. I
Yeah,
sent you a bunch of
sure.
links.
Everyone can follow my Twitter. Not like I have it private.
Oh, 2 underscores actually.
All right, man. You don't need to do this.
Follow my Twitter while you're at it too. Always in it underscore.
Yeah, editor, bleep that out.
I'm the editor. No,
No, you're not.
I'm gonna keep it in.
Just for everyone listening, Michael is never in it. So
False. I'm
what?
always
How
in.
did the name always in it originate?
Funny
knows me?
story. So I was
It
once.
better be funny.
Okay. It was during a 10th grade, I think. 10th grade, I was in the cafeteria, having lunch with a friend, and we were doing, or with I don't talk to this guy anymore,
With an
but
enemy.
with an enemy. And we were doing British accents just because, right? It's going, oh,
Mhm.
oi, bruv, in it, oi, bruv, oi, in it, right? We were just saying stuff like that,
Uh-huh.
and I was like, you're oi, bruv, and I'm in it, and I was like, I thought about it, I was like, yeah, that's kind of tight. So I went home later that day and I changed my SoundCloud name to in it. But you know how on SoundCloud you can make your own custom URLs, right?
Yeah.
Um,
No.
yes, you can.
No,
Uh,
I don't. No, I lied to you
yes.
and I felt bad.
So I was like, well, I don't just want to put in it. I'm not just in it. I'm always in it. So I put the URL as always in it, and I kept the name as in it. And then eventually, I was just like, let me just change it just always in it. Um,
Huh.
so
Why didn't you choose a name like
because I think honestly, I think that's one of the stupidest names I've ever heard.
uh
But
see
you know what? I could have
I thought
chosen
you
the
would have
name.
liked that name.
No, I mean it was. I remember when I first started, like, because I made my SoundCloud and YouTube in like ninth grade, right?
Yeah, my Rennie Joe 4.
Nope, that was my first Minecraft name.
Yeah, and
But
mine was Scorpion, but it was spelt wrong.
it's Scorpion 2015
Yeah,
because
because that was
Mortal
the
Kombat.
year.
Yep. Um, but I forgot what I had my YouTube name as, but I remember my SoundCloud name started off as like I don't know, I don't know if it was like Mellow Mike or something, which was a reference from Eric Andre, like the Eric Andre show.
Oh yeah. Buzz me
Um,
Mellow Mike.
yeah,
Mellow Mike.
and then I think I
That was good.
changed it to Young Struggle, but
Makes you
I was
struggle. You
yeah,
struggle
because I was
so
struggling,
much.
but I was like, I was like, this is too much to roll off it doesn't roll off the tongue. And I was thinking like, I could go with like a kind of like cool sounding name, maybe like the name like Icarus or something. But I was like, no, that's kind of stupid. Um, so then I landed
It's
on.
a placeholder, guys. I'm just working it in. It was taken.
I remember.
So was so I'm running out of ideas.
I gotta say, um, uh, Jesus,
Shout out to Caucasian Spice.
shout out Caucasian Spice and diss track on CT Jester on the way.
Yeah. It's coming, guys. Don't worry. Don't
It's
you
coming.
worry.
No, no, yeah, yeah.
When should the listeners expect the diss track?
Let's say between now and like 5 years.
Okay, so you
See
hear that,
where.
guys? At least in 5 years.
So also keep follow him online, see what he's up to, and you
You know,
know
he's been pretty silent ever since we just announced it.
yeah, oh yeah, I'm seeing right now on Twitter that he just like literally like ran into his little man cave, um,
AKA his garage.
aka his garage that's underground.
What does that
What
mean?
does that mean?
Like a
I don't
basement?
know. Sounded funny. Sounded funny.
Maybe in your head, but you should have thought it through before you said it because it really wasn't.
Whoa, dude.
But
Crack.
Anyways,
You must have really liked that joke, huh?
um, yeah. Sorry, as I had a little laughing fit.
Yeah.
Probably gonna have to cut a lot of it
Oh yeah.
out.
Yeah, that really hurt my
That
ears
was
too. You
no.
guys are lucky. Can't hear
It
this.
was just really funny.
I think. Say with me now, Jake. Say with me. That was the joke
Joke
of
of
the
the
summer.
summer. Joke of
See?
the
Yeah,
summer.
we said it at the same
Joke
time.
of the summer. Is it gonna like double? Am I gonna say it again afterwards too? I'm gonna summon
You're
a
gonna
demon.
say it 3 times in a row.
You could say I'm gonna be running and jumping. Um,
It's just like, yeah. Is this just like the inside joke episode where everybody who's listening doesn't
no, I
understand?
mean, listen. I'm sure everyone else keeps it on him like Pennywise, and I mean,
Mm-hmm.
because we don't really have beef with anyone like Five Guys. You know.
Yeah.
All right, we're done
I
with the
mean, and you're
stupid
not
jokes.
capping like a bottle.
I don't remember that line in any of the songs.
Anyway, have you been working on music, Jake?
So recently not so much because my ear, but
Right.
I do have some songs that I've pretty much finished, and I'm hopefully planning on releasing an EP somewhat soon.
Can you show me like some of the songs right now?
No.
Okay.
But
Yeah, sorry.
I will. I'll give you a little tease. That's why
Like
I'm
a
such a
teaser.
tease. Yeah. So the title.
So naughty.
That's you're being weird. So I think that the title of the EP is. I'm
It's gonna
thinking
be
it's probably gonna.
Blackjack Mania.
That's the dumbest. No. I think I'm. So I think it's gonna have like around 5 to 6 songs on it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna name it "Arguing with Myself."
Oh,
So I think that's kind of a working title, but I'm pretty stuck on that.
that's a very nice title.
Thank you.
You know what? It provokes like a conversation. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's
You
what I like
see
to
it
do.
and you go, arguing with myself. What does he have to say to himself?
Yeah.
And it's gonna be like, "What's up, Jake? What's up? It's me." It's gonna be like
No,
that.
the thing is, um, I don't really think that any of the songs really. I mean, kinda. No, never mind. Okay, never mind. Um, there's one song that I am really excited to release. I mean, there's two.
Oh,
One of them is actually my mom's favorite.
show it
Mama's
to your
boy over
mama.
here. Yeah.
Mama's
Um,
boy. Give it up for
I
Mama's
showed
boy.
my mom always asks me to like send her music whenever I make it. So there's one that she like says that she listens to all the time, and
That's
I've
nice.
had it on the back burner for quite a while now. A lot of people do like it.
Who's a
It's
lot of
called
people?
4 or 5. No,
Am
no.
I
I
not
mean,
included in that? Your business
have
partner
I?
isn't included?
I don't know if have I shown it to you. Well, okay,
Maybe.
so it's called "Love You Less." I might have shown. I don't know.
You might
Maybe I
have.
didn't.
Maybe
Uh,
you didn't.
I'm really proud of it. I think one of the. It's probably going to be the first single. Probably.
That's
I'll probably
great.
release like 2 singles off of it, but yeah. So I'm pretty excited about that one. There's another one on it called Aftershock. I actually did it for. I made it for a school project, and a lot of people in the class ended up liking it.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. So.
Now
I was
I
like,
got a
yeah.
question. Do you have titles for all of the songs on there?
Trying to think.
Because if not, I can give you some song title suggestions. They don't
I
have to
mean,
necessarily
yeah.
like
Just throw them at me. Throw them at me.
align with like
Yeah. Throw them at me.
whatever.
Throw them at me.
Like think of it more like how Fall Out Boy would just say. So like here's one like Chickenpox Central.
Uh huh.
Um, like I said before, Blackjack Mania. Here's another one like there's a wire in that water, be careful.
Uh-huh.
There's another one that's like something like,
Kind of reminds me of Kanye, by the way. The Wire one.
oh, that's cool.
Like through the wire, you know.
No.
Oh.
There's another one that's like quicksand is actually
By
dangerous.
the way, just out there, we have to put a statement saying that we do not support any of the things that Kanye has recently said.
No, oh no, 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 no. I mean, I
We
think our last episode kind of proved that. The whole
yeah, but
Barry Jerkman conversation.
yeah. How?
Because you're Jewish. It started off as you're Jewish.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess.
And we wouldn't be business partners if
If I wasn't, you wouldn't like me if I wasn't Jewish. Is that the only reason you're doing this? So we have like more diversity, or
just
what's?
continue what you're saying, Jake.
Okay, whatever. It's not like me and you have known each other since kindergarten, but whatever. Yeah. So we just had to throw that out there that we don't condone anything he's ever said. So
No.
yeah.
I got another song title.
Okay.
Here's another one. It goes something like, um, I was wrongfully accused and a cop tried to choke me in prison.
Okay.
Oh, that
See,
goes like,
I see kind of like a little problem with some of these.
here's another one that goes like,
Okay, you're gonna okay. Yeah, continue. Whatever.
I'm Sorry I'm a Up by Shane Dawson is actually a good song, you know. Here's another one. Do you remember that Shane Dawson parody where Taylor Swift beat him to death and then pissed on his head? That's a
Are
good
you
one too.
asking me, or is that
That's a song
the
title.
okay? Okay. Yeah, Michael,
That's a
I'm gonna
song
be
title.
100% honest. I don't think that these would be commercially like.
Well,
I
what
don't
if
think
you
these
just
would be
abbreviated them? Instead of do
how.
you remember when Taylor Swift beat up, it could be like DY.
We're gonna be here forever if you try to spell it out.
That's really mean. But yeah, we
No,
would
it's
be.
just a fact. It's just a fact. It's. But
It is a
listen,
fact.
Michael, I see kind of a problem. They're a little too long.
Hmm.
Now, listen, I don't think that should throw away your confidence here. I think you have some good ideas. I think you have the passion for this job. Um, yeah,
Well, what if we just had it? Okay. Give
I'm
me a
not
second.
abbreviating it.
Let me just workshop something real quick. Oh, I got one.
Okay.
Build a
Michael, that's a song by Bella Porch, the
the
TikTok
Bella
sensei.
Porch.
Yeah, the Bella Porch, the one that you that signed your arm and then you got a tattoo of it.
No, no. You're thinking of our other friend who got tattooed. I broke my arm and she signed my cast, and I still have the cast.
You did some weird stuff with that cast too.
No, you're thinking about. Again, you're thinking about my cousin. We broke our.
What about you though? I know you work on a little music sometimes. You working on anything special?
No. Well, I've been thinking about it. I actually have been. Um, but I haven't really sat down to do anything.
Hmm.
Um,
I like your stuff though. I think that
Thank you.
you
You
have a lot
know,
of talent.
I have been though.
No talent. Sorry. Like one of my
We talked about it last
things.
episode.
Oh, sorry.
Um, I have been these past couple days. I've been blowing up your cell about it because I've just been uh editing. I've just been like making stuff for 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 this monkey business stuff. Trying to think of stuff. So yeah, that's what I've been doing.
Hmm.
Um, but I like doing that. I like doing that a lot. That's one of my favorite things to do. Is actually it's gonna sound super like wrong and like super like bad and like not even true, but I really do like editing a lot, even though it crashes once in a while and
Hmm.
I don't know how to do it. I really do love to do it.
It's always like I feel the same. Like literally, I have so many problems with like making music, but then the outcome of it is so satisfying, and
Yeah.
it's
I've
awesome. And
been
like I have music that I've been making since like I want to say last summer that I haven't released yet,
mm-hmm.
but I just love doing it.
Yeah.
Um,
I have a
I've just been trying to master them.
I have a similar project with my I don't know if I told I've posted about it a couple times. I have I recorded my second semester of college. I just like
Mm,
stuck my camera in my room and I had my own room, my own dorm. I just stuck it up there and I just filmed for like 5 months. Um and I still have all the footage from that, and that's from last year.
damn,
And I haven't done anything with that. I've just been thinking about it. I actually made something, but I wasn't happy with it.
mm,
Um, but
that's super cool though.
it's very interesting to go back because I recorded from January to May,
Hmm.
and like I didn't cut my hair and I barely shaved, and you could see it in my you
Damn,
could see it in my face. Like I started with like short hair and like just
you could see
the
you can physically see the smells
yeah,
coming off of you. Yeah.
you could it- I started it
There
off
were there
wearing
were like
these.
flies and like little wiggly lines floating above you like a cartoon.
Yeah. Thanks, Jake. And
Sometimes you look like that one character from Peanuts, where like you have
Charlie
like the
Brown.
squiggly.
What's his name?
No, well,
Pigpen.
it's called Peanuts. Okay.
Guess you never watched it then because you're allergic.
Okay.
But this is what I was gonna say. The thing I'm working on now, which I will bleep out because it's kind of not really a surprise. I mean, actually no, I don't have this might be a surprise to you because I didn't tell you. I got bored and I started working on a trailer for the for the podcast.
Really?
Yeah. I was like, what can I do? So I just started editing stuff. And I was rewatching it and I was like, wow, it's kind of I got kind of I wouldn't say ambitious, but compared to the stuff that I've made previously, it's not all in your face like how it used to be. Like,
Uh, please send it to me when you can. I want to see this.
yeah. That's why I've been asking you to send me like random videos. 'Cause I'm like, what can I put in this thing that can come out as a
Just
fun
random
project?
videos.
No, you'll see. You'll see when I finish
Okay.
it. And if I do finish it and I post it, then if you're cool with it. I don't know.
No, yeah, yeah. I'm excited.
But I got bored and I started working on that. Literally, I was like, this is very it's very stupid. It's not stupid, but yeah.
I feel like I don't know. I feel like we should kind of preface this whole thing.
What?
So let me finish. All right. So for those who don't know, this whole thing started a couple of years ago because of one of our classes that we had to do. We had to do like a
Yes.
podcast for our class. So me and Michael were partners, and it was only like 15 minutes, I think. Or how long? It was
It
like
was
5
5
minutes.
minutes.
Yeah. Um, and it was technically the first episode. It was really, I feel like it was the pilot, kind of,
Mhm.
you know. Uh, and we've always kind of wanted to do more. We've wanted to have guests.
Mhm.
We will hopefully have some guests on. Uh, and we thought it was great. We loved it. So
Yep.
we uh we wanted to make some more, you know? Uh
And the funniest thing about this is that you and me are completely what's the word, like
we hate
ill-equipped
each
to
other.
actually. Yes. We're like Penn and Teller.
I don't think they hate each other. It's just one doesn't talk.
No, they hate each other, Jay.
No, they don't.
All right. But
You could have said that it was like the Rock and I don't know, Vin Diesel. They were in a couple movies together and they hated
no,
each other.
I'd
I
say
don't
we're
know.
more like the Fine Brothers, where we both look scary when we're next to
We're
each
more
other,
like
but
we're more like the Wright brothers. Actually, you know what? You know what? No, no, no. We're Smosh.
I would say so, yeah. And I would say I'm Anthony.
No, no.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
Anthony. I'm the hot one. You're Ian. No, I'm kidding. You're
Your
Anthony.
Fitz.
No, you're Anthony because you're gonna be the one that's gonna end up leaving.
This is This is gonna be posted on my YouTube channel.
Yeah, I'll have to take over, and then we're gonna get bought. Actually, you know what?
We're gonna get
Maybe,
bought out by Maker Studios, and
maybe,
then they're gonna
maybe
screw us
we're Rhett
over.
and Link.
No,
You
I think
know,
that we're ERB.
nothing. But no, we're not that. We're not that
I
good.
th- I think we're Epic Rap Battles of History, and we're gonna get bought by Maker Studios, and then it's gonna completely destroy us.
No, I think we're genuinely Rhett and Link. Me, of
Or
course, being Rhett, you being Link.
or think about it this way: we're like and I'm not gonna say the name of this one, but I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna do this sound effect. Ready?
Tiny Meat Gang podcast.
No, no, no. I'd say we're like this.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm drawing a blank, man. I
And it
don't.
goes, and then he goes, what's happening for him? Ray William, dude.
Oh,
You like my
both of
Watchmen
us.
background? We're like, yeah.
God, he said that every episode. He's like, you like my Watchmen background? Anyways, let's get back into the video.
Do you remember when he would throw baby dolls on his?
No, I never watched him.
I remember I would watch him every once in a while and I'd be like, this guy's scary looking.
He's scary looking. He's like,
There was
actually, we're like bullying him. Jeez.
well, he's doing much better than we would ever be. He had a movie with Walter Jr.
Yeah, no, I know that. Yeah,
But
you know,
there
he has
was
a name.
one
His name is RJ Mitty. Jesus,
yeah.
rude.
There's this one there's this one Equals 3 episode where I guess for the episode Mr. RDJ. No wait, RWJ.
Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
Robert Downey Jr. makes a guest appearance,
Yeah. No,
but it was when he was
Ray
still on drugs.
when he was doing cocaine,
Yeah.
like John Mulaney. When Ray William Johnson, he was just like replaced for the episode, and he was like on vacation or something, I don't know. But there was just like some white dude, some white guy, and he was like, check out this video, and it was a chimpanzee riding on a Segway, and there was a song in the background that was like chimpanzee riding on a Segway, It was really annoying, and the white guy goes like, oh, this is so annoying, and then like Ray William Johnson comes out and points a gun to his head and says, start singing, and like he puts a gun to his head, and he goes, the white guy goes, chimpanzee riding on a Segway, and he goes, sing louder, he goes, chimpanzee riding, and he goes, good, and it like ends like that. It's really messed up.
Why are we calling him a white guy? It's the
Because
only
he is a
description
white
you
guy.
have?
He was a
Alright.
white guy. Yeah, I don't remember what he looks like.
Okay.
I just remember he was a white guy. Speaking of classic YouTubers, like Ray William Johnson, your favorite was Glozell, if I remember correctly.
Who?
Glozell.
I don't know who that is, man.
She was a beautiful black lady, and she had the green lips.
Oh, I do know who that is. Yeah.
And she did the cinnamon.
Yeah.
She did the cinnamon challenge.
She was in a couple YouTube rewinds.
Yes.
Why'd you say it like that?
I remember when I was a young boy, I'd be like, I was like, I would love to be in YouTube Rewind.
Yeah. Which one was your favorite?
I think the one that started with the slow-mo guys and the
That was a
the
pretty good one.
it was the slow-mo guys and Smosh in the
Is it? Yeah.
in the Breaking Bad RV.
Yeah. Is that was that the same one with the what does the fox say?
Yes,
Was, right?
yes,
Yeah.
it was.
Let's
And
stop
Psy.
talking and do some walking. I quote
think
that all the time for some reason.
Gangnam Style was in that. I literally laughed my ass off when I saw it. Like,
No, I don't think.
it was
No,
Ian
the
and
Gangnam
Anthony.
Style one was a different year, I think.
Maybe.
Because it started off with Annoying Orange in space. I'm pretty
Oh my
sure. And yeah.
He's
Oh no, that was the end was Annoying Orange, and he was falling from space. But
good riddance.
it started with the
Started with a kiss between Psy and
it started with a kiss. How did it end up like this?
yeah.
It was only a kiss. It was only a kiss.
Oh, I was gonna say this earlier. I like the fact that in this podcast, we're on the second episode, and we're just by the end of the second episode, we're just like, oh, by the way, the podcast, what this is about.
Yeah. I just because I was thinking about it, we forgot to kind of explain everything.
Yeah, well,
It's like You could say it's a little rewind.
A little YouTube
Mm.
rewind.
Yeah.
I would have. Would you, if they did a YouTube rewind this year, would you want to be in it?
I'm gonna say no. The last
No.
real YouTube rewind was pretty bad.
Wasn't it with like Logan Paul and he had like a
I remember the Casey Neistat thing, and he was like, "K-pop," and it was pretty bad.
do you remember Lindsay Singh?
Yeah,
Do you remember when she would play like her dad?
no, I didn't watch that YouTuber that
What was
much.
her name? Superwoman?
That's a different person, I think.
What was her name? Was it Super
You're getting
Lindsay?
her and Miranda Sings messed up.
Let's not talk. We can't talk about Miranda Sings right now,
You
dude.
don't want to talk about Miranda Cosgrove,
Have you, no. Do you know
but
what's
I
going on
like
with Miranda?
But I like Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Do you know what's going on with Miranda Sings?
I heard something was going on.
I'll bleep this out, but apparently, she was like,
Yikes!
yep. Good thing I never got. No, I remember I felt like growing up. I was okay. Growing up, I always watched a lot of YouTube, right?
Hmm.
And there was all these big YouTubers like Miranda Sings, and I was like, I kind of feel bad that I'm not like. I was like, I kind of feel like I'm out of the loop because I'd watch like I don't know Jack's films or something, and then here's Miranda Sings. I'm like, who the is this? Um, so I was like, oh, I kind of want to be a part of it. I kind of feel bad I'm not a part of it. And I started watching her. I tried
You
watching her
felt bad. It was like a
videos.
pity watch.
Yeah, I was like, "Ooh, let me see if I could. Let me see if I can watch. Like, let me see if this, floats my boat." And I was like, "No, it does not. It does not."
Yeah, no, I was never a big fan.
Jake, do your Miranda Sings impression. It's so good.
Hey guys!
Well, that's the end of the episode, everybody.
I think it's a good note to end off on. Yeah.
All right.
Um.
Yeah.
Um.
Um. Yeah.
Uh.
Goodbye.
Bye.